Remember, we talked about loneliness. We talked about the root of loneliness. Reflect on it. Reflect to identify the root cause. Pray about it. Have conversations about it. Then write a goal. Make a list of what you want to do this month to fix those loneliness. Loneliness cannot fix itself by itself. I have become quiet not because I don't love to talk. It's because I feel so lonely. Not because I really still don't talk to people. I talk to people, but there is a space in my heart. It is void. I feel really lonely. I am among a crowd, but still I am silent. What could be the cause? What could be the root cause of loneliness? And it's so interesting that in a very busy world, in a very busy, crowded, bubbling world, the percentage of people that are growing into themselves is increasing. It is not because there's no comedy to watch. It's not because there is no fellowship to attend. It's not because there's nobody to say LOI to. But sometimes there's really nobody to say LOI to, heart to heart talk. But, I'm lonely. What should we do with our lonely times? What should we do with our lonely seasons? From the Bible, we've seen different people that went through lonely points. Some they call it a private, some they call it left alone. But at the end of the day, they were lonely. Let's take a few examples. One, David, our famous King David, it said in Psalm 23, though ye I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. It's not a crowded place. It's a lonely place. There was one thing he had onto thy rod and thy staff. What is the reason for your rod? To guide, and their staff, right? They compass me. They keeps me within border. And so when you find yourself in lonely position, in a lonely zone, in a lonely phase in life, it is not a time to give up. It is not a time to feel bad. It is not a time to start recounting all the negative things about yourself or start pouring out all the times people did things that are wrong to you. No, that is not the time. Sometimes it could be a transition phase. It can be a phase where you feel like, what is this? I've put all my effort, but it's not leading to anything. What is going on? It could just be a point where you're just wondering, right? Yes, that is a lonely phase. That is a lonely moment. That is a lonely season. I want to share with you some tips and strategies how you can navigate lonely moments, how you can navigate lonely phases. Sometimes the truth is there is no time zone to it. There is no period. You cannot say it's one day. You cannot say it's 2 weeks. You cannot say it's 3 months. You cannot say it's 6 months. You really don't know. You can't define it, right? It's a season. It is a phase. But how can you use your lonely moments? How can you use your lonely phase for your own advantage? I will show you different scenarios, right, where people took advantage of their lonely moment and they were able to navigate it. Loneliness can be caused through loss. When you lose a relationship, when you lost someone that maybe your relative, your spouse, your family member, your dear friend, maybe they die, that can cause loneliness. Can also be caused when you are broke. You don't have money. I love money. But loneliness can also be caused, right? Loneliness can also be caused when you are working, you're putting a whole lot of effort, but you're not achieving that significant progress. You feel like you're so stagnated in life. Yes, that can cause loneliness. And others, sometimes loneliness can come when you feel like, I'm not in the mood. That's the best way some people can define their lonely phases. I'm not in the mood. Okay, let's go this. I'm not in the mood. Let's go do that. You are just not in the mood for anything. All you want to do is to bring out your phone and watch Bible trivia with Yoyo. Oh my God, amen. But anyway, all you want to do is just, this finger just keep going, scrolling. You go from TikTok, you go to Facebook. From Facebook, you jump into Instagram, you enter Snapchat, you go to YouTube. You are in a lonely phase. Stop. Social media is not going to fill that void. Social media is not going to help you navigate your lonely phases. The things that can help you navigate your lonely phases, I will share a little bit. One, find the root cause. At what point did I started feeling this way? Was it after a conversation with somebody? Was it because I lost something? Was it because I did not get this thing? Why did I withdraw? And when did you withdraw? Right? So if you can do a self-reflection, these are the things that can help you, not just help you with that lonely point, because it will definitely, as long as you have breath in your nostrils, these lonely phases is going to come over and over and over again. It is natural, it is important. But what are the pivot pillars? What are those things that you can use to navigate it? Trace it. Reflection is very important. Reflection is one tool to navigate around lonely phases. Reflect on your previous days, reflect on your previous moments, reflect on scenarios, reflect on things that happened before that time. So when you're able to reflect on it, why, then you're able to understand, you're able to pin it. Okay, so sometimes if you pin it that you don't have money, okay, so then what can you do to make godly money? If you realize that, oh, you had an issue, you had an argument or a misunderstanding with A, but this argument or this misunderstanding with A is now affecting every other areas. Because you've had time to reflect and you're able to connect the dots or work your way backwards, you are able to isolate the reason for this phase. Why not go and talk about it? It is okay. It's okay to say sorry when you're not really at fault. You saying sorry does not mean that you're wrong, right? Keeping healthy relationship is very important, right? And so that reflection would help you to walk your way backwards. What is the other tool to use to navigate lonely phases? Is pray. Talk about it to God. Find scriptures. Find mentors that has gone through lonely phases that are able to pin it for you. If you're not able to reflect, if you're not able to process it, if you're not able to analyze it, find people that have gone through it. Talk about it. And you see why loneliness gets so bad is because you are lonely and you are not able to talk about the fact that you are lonely. It's like you're going from one level to another level downwards. So talk about it. It's okay to tell someone that I feel so lonely. Yeah, and it can even be your spouse. It can be your boyfriend or your girlfriend or the one you're dating, or it can be the one you're courting. It can just be a natural friend. It can just be your church mate. But open your mouth and speak up. Tell someone you feel so lonely, right? That is not a sign of weakness, right? So when you're able to mention it, that you really feel so lonely, nobody's going to walk away from you. They want to talk and see what is the root cause. And then once you find the root cause, you're able to navigate and fix it. So for example, if the root cause is that you are broke, then go find money. If the root cause, sometimes you can feel this way because you realize you are working, you're not able to see what you're doing with your income, then sit down and write what you have spent on for the last 1 week. As little as I bought a bottle of water, write it down. Oh, I took this cab, write it down. I did this, write it down. Write everything, right? So when you have an idea of where your money is going to, right, you might not immediately be able to curb it, but you are aware. So if you realize that, oh, you've spent carelessly in the last 2 weeks, well, in the next 2 weeks, would that deprive you of spending carelessly? Maybe no, maybe yes, but the fact that you are aware of it is progress in the right direction, right? And so that consciousness, right, of the root cause would help you to either avoid it or overcome it, or at least being aware is like achieving a 60% of your efforts. Because a lot of things happen because we're not aware of it. And so being aware is result in the right direction. Is that all? No. So the first thing we talk about, reflect on it. Number 2, talk about it. Talk about it. No, accept it. Realize that you are lonely and you're having conversations about your lonely stages. We also talk about praying. Talk to God about it. Pray. We also talk about finding mentors. Go to the Bible. Elijah was left alone. What did he do? This person was left alone. What did he do? Moments where people were left alone, they put pushed into something beautiful. Loneliness can be a tool for your next level, so use it wisely. Okay, so at this point, I have prayed, I still feel lonely, I've talked about it, no one is able to fill that void. What do I need to do with these lonely phases? See, now it's time for you to turn the camera or go to the mirror, stand in front of the mirror and talk to yourself. Yeah. So because that self-conversation is very important. What do you see? And how are you seeing yourself? What is ahead of you? Right? So sometimes when you feel lonely, it's because you don't have any plan. You don't have vision. You don't have goals. You don't have direction. There is nothing pushing you. If you're able to write a list of what you want to achieve in the month of June, maybe you have 4 or 5 and you're feeling lonely, or rather say yes. Okay, so let me pause. Sometimes you make a list and you don't commit to it. You will still be lonely. But when you make a list and you commit to it, you are able to push through. And so I want to use this point to invite you to come join my membership channel on my YouTube. And so if you are you watching this video from YouTube, just join membership. I started this week thing, like the week community. We are very intentional with our weekly goal. We write it, we support ourselves, and we follow through. And we don't make it so much, just one. Because if one is one, at the end of Saturday, you should be able to know what you did with this one. Did you think about it? Did you remember it? Did you work on it? Did you achieve it? So I invite you to join my membership channel. You will never regret joining it, because 1 + 1 + 2 + 3, we are all growing. It's a community of growth. And so do well to join the membership channel. Okay? And so identify your goal. This is a fresh month. This is just a good time to pause this video, pick a paper, pick your pen, and write, what do you want to achieve this month of June? Because if there is no goal, there is nothing you're working towards, you will be lonely. All you do is to scroll from one channel to another. You need to have something that you're working towards. When you have something you're working towards, then your mind will be busy. You have a matrix to follow. You realize that, oh, I said I was going to do this. I have not started. Starting can be as little as, thinking about it. Starting can be as little as finding resources in that direction. So when you're looking for resources, you're putting yourself together, how can you be lonely? Right. Remember, we started from identifying the root cause. If the root cause of this loneliness is because you are having issues in your relationship, then your goal for this June is to fix that relationship. If your root cause of your loneliness is because you're broke, your goal for this June is to write out things you can do to make money. If the reason for your loneliness is you're weak spiritually, you're weak physically, you're weak mentally, then write your goals, right? So don't just sit down and write goals. Your goals should fix something. So don't go to the internet or you see your friends, you're doing this. You want to know what is that goal fixing, right? And so channel your effort, channel your strength, be strategic with it. And so you're achieving something, you're fixing something, you're working towards something significant. All right. And so we love to keep it simple this month of June. Remember, we talked about loneliness. We talked about the root of loneliness. Reflect on it. Reflect to identify the root cause. Pray about it. Have conversations about it. Then write a goal. Make a list of what you want to do this month to fix those loneliness. It is not just enough to saying, I am lonely, I am okay. You are not the only one lonely. There are so many lonely people in this world. What are you doing? What steps do you want to take to fix it? Loneliness cannot fix itself by itself. You have to be responsible. Before we started talking about goals, we said, go stand in front of the mirror, look at yourself in the mirror, and commit to making it work. And to support that commitment, I'm inviting you to join my week channel, my membership channel, so that we can do this together. It's a very private space. Nobody sees it. It's not open to the public. It's only open to the members. in the community. And by the way, please do well to like this video, and please share this video on your WhatsApp channel, your Facebook page. And I want to thank you for your support so far. And always, I love you. Take care.